Hey guys, and welcome to Daily Commitment, where we do a little bit of exercise every day, and then we increase that exercise very slowly. It's a beautiful day out here. I didn't want to do my exercises before I headed out, but the thing kicked in, and you're not going to want to do them after you get home either, so let's just get them done now, and it's pretty outside, so yay. I just feel kind of like, I don't know, a little like sore when I was getting my day going, which I guess that's good. A little sore. Too much sore is bad. So we don't really know much, but we are going to do our exercises. So here we go. 2, 3. I was talking to my buddy, and I was telling him that I'm going to be doing 16 on these, and then 16 on the weighted squats. And I'll probably do 16 for like a week, right? Like a week of like 16. And I'll do like a week of 17, why not? And then like a week of 18, week of 19, week of 20. You know, so in a month and a week or whatever. All right, last set here, or almost, there's one more, 16. It's not really sets either. We're not stopping. I just mean I only have 5 fingers, so I have to restart the count. Anyway, the point is, you know what's going on. We're doing 16 for this week. Next week we'll see if we can go up to 17. It's pretty easy to go up 1 a week when you're so much lower than your max. Like right now, these are pretty light. You know what I mean? And we're just taking a long time to build here. And we're doing that because we have bad habits. We've always had bad habits with working out. And so we need to create good habits. And that's why our daily commitment started with just a little bit of exercise, because if I'd started with a lot of exercise, I think I would have probably quit. Sorry, but that's the truth. Like, anyway, so we're doing good with our daily commitment. And was that the third? Was that the third set there? I think it was the second, not set. But whatever. I don't know what to call these things. It is still a set, but a set implies other things. Anyway, 15. Let's do 16. These feel easier than yesterday. I think I mentioned yesterday I actually felt a little bit of soreness from those, which is weird. I'm saying, yeah, I don't know why. Anyway, so here we go. Now we're doing the push-ups. Now, yesterday's push-ups were a train wreck. So I rewatched the push-up video. A link should be down in the description. And he's got his arms like this. I let mine get to like here, and then as I get tired and fuck up, they get a little further. Like maybe I start here and they get a little further out. And I noticed it yesterday. The first 2 were fine. The next 2 I started flaring out, and I guess trying to use my shoulders more, because these muscles here and whatever, you know, pushes down like that were worn out. So we're talking about like, man, we're talking about 2 good ones, 2 bad ones. Then I stopped, and I talked about how I usually do 8 or 9. I'm like, oh geez, like, was I extra sore yesterday? Was I tired? Had my form been getting worse and I haven't noticed it? We don't know. But we're going to try to have a really good form today. And we're going to stop. We're going to talk about when we're messing up our form. We can just stop if we're messing up. We can always restart it, right? It's always restart the push-up thing. Not that much deck. I want a little bit of deck showing so we can see that we're touching every time. This is the worst phone stand I found out. It usually holds it pretty well. I guess it's kind of not, the angle's off or whatever. Anyway, okay, good. So we can see the feet. We can see the head. So here's our shoulders. So we're right into the shoulders. Now we're back a little bit, now we're out a little bit. Now here's the thing. I'm looking at where my elbows are right now, and they're about maybe 5 inches, right? What if I did this? What if I tucked them and actually touched? That makes me actually want to pull it back just a little more. I don't know why. I guess the way it comes around, so I just pull it back a little more and see how that feels. Anyway, we're going to see, guys. All right, here we go. So we're tightening legs, so we're pulling them in normally tighter than we do. All right, we got tighten butt. We're going to tighten all through our thorax or chest or whatever you call that thing. I'm not an insect. I'm just thinking about like how to say it faster. All right, here we go. So tighten everybody. So we're kind of a plank now. We're holding ourselves up. Now up. Okay, I think I kind of bent myself a little bit, but that was interesting. 2. All right, that's good. 3. 4. I think we're going to do 5. Actually, sit back a little bit and 5 right there. I was doing 5 and I slid back a little bit. So I've kind of been flaring out a little bit more than I should have, even on my first push-ups. I've been allowing myself to go like this, but I think the guy, I'm gonna go look at the push-up video again. I think the guy is actually doing like this, like really tight, and it felt even a little more different when I did it tight. Let's watch it from this point of view. We're gonna do one more at least. All right, we're gonna notice, I noticed I was sliding forward a little bit more again. So again, I always go down, back about an inch, out about an inch. Right now, I'm actually gonna go back like another ½ inch there. All right, so now let's tighten legs, tighten chest. It's interesting because at the beginning, right here, I feel like I let myself bend a little bit, or say I let myself go back. I'm still working it out. Still a pretty good push-up session. Definitely better form, and we'll watch the video again, and we'll do it again. And we'll just keep getting better at it, you know? So that's what's up. So I'm actually happy with that. That felt better. When it was really tight, it really isolated. I felt right here. Whereas here, even though I had it like 30 degrees or whatever, still using some of my shoulder. Here, I think you just kind of lock your shoulder and you're almost like jacking yourself up. And when I was pushing, usually when I go back a little bit, out a little bit, that's enough so that I don't push back. But that's because I had my elbows like here, right? But this is like, I guess here, I was like, the back a little bit, was it when I went there, like pushed them forward a little more? I need to go back even a little bit more. I don't know, man. It felt weird. And also when I first started, when it was that tight, it felt like I was bending my chest a little bit. Like here, I was like bending back a little bit. All of a sudden, my whole body just popped up. It was actually easier to do them that way. So it's weird. So we'll work on it some more tomorrow. Watch the video again. We're going to see. All this is a great time to just be, whatchamacallit, on my squats. Putting them off. So that was great. That was great, man. Definitely improving the push-ups there. I think when I get this form down properly, it's actually going to be easier. I'm going to get more push-ups, and it's going to use more arms and lock shoulders. We'll see. Now, this stupid thing is always a tear to get on, and that's because once you get a tear, one side I left locked in, right? You're still in the loop, buddy? Are you still in the loop? He's like, nope, I'm not in the loop. I just stuck to something else. And it was just stupid loops you got to get it through. They're all the way in the back and they're hard to reach. That's all right. I guess you just keep working at it, kind of like the push-ups. Slowly you get better at putting Velcro straps through loops, you know? Anyway. All right, let's see here. Yeep. Yeep, 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 yeep. All right, we did it. All right, so we're going to do 16 of these. These are nicer, more flexible pants than those jeans I was wearing yesterday. We got these guys are about shoulder width apart. Let's turn this up a little bit. I want to see the top of the squat too. Back up a little bit here. All right. Now let's see here. There we go. So we got that about the right distance. Our head is nice and tucked. All right. We're going to come straight up. Let's get our first squat. We're going to pull our pants up a little bit because they were kind of riding low in the back for our neighbors. All right. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Now when we come down on 8, since we're halfway through, we're going to do one of these guys, kind of remind our knees where they're supposed to be. Let's stay with that head tucked. 9. And 10. And 11. 12. Definitely harder with the weight vest on, but 13. 14. 15. All right. All the way down. All the way up. 16. We did it, guys. We did it. All right. Well, guys, keep it up. Just remember, a little bit of exercise every day adds up to a lot. And make it a habit, guys. Make it easy. Good luck with your daily commitment.